Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back. We could call this How to Go Insane. We are adjusting the tilt angle or the yaw, to use zoomy plain terms, on Jesse's parlor guitar, 1930-ish parlor guitar, and it is slow and boring. So we need to get it to go this way, so we're taking little scotias, little smidgens, tiny bits off of this side of the neck, which is then eventually going to loosen up that joint, so we have to get the angle right, and then we have to fix the tightness of the joint up on the inside. And it makes for exceedingly exciting television. So it is the strip of sandpaper underneath. I pull down with this. You don't want to pull up because then you're going to round the end of this off. And then I put my fingers in the way. And then it's just a slow pull back. And then you push it out, put the sandpaper back in, push it back in, pull it back out. Little teeny tiny bits of wood being abraded away, much like a glacier. Is the excitement yes? No. So when we do X number of pulls on it, we then extract the guitar out of the dining room table vise. Push the neck in. You are pretty much useless right now. I mean, it's not a judgment call. I mean, it's just, yeah. Put our simulated nut back in. Pull our strings out. Do we look like we're doing any better? Is that where we want it? Nope. So we put it back in the vise and we do it again. Like that. I'm not going to film my entire day because, well, you just saw what it's like, so come back later. Hey, sorry for the handheld, but I wanted to show you this. There is our mismatch. You can see we're quite a bit off because this is where our bass E string tracks and this is where our treble E string tracks, and there seems to be a bit of discrepancy there. So we're going to continue working that joint until that is evened out. Alright, so we're pressing forward with this. Now I'm starting to change this angle ever so slightly, and there's an area that is, this is a little tight right here, this is a little loose here, this is a little loose here, but again, that's where that fall off is on that part of the body. So as this is starting to work, I'm starting to run into a space where I'm going to have to get in there, and I'm going to have to probably relieve some material because I'm binding up. It's a really tight joint cavity in there, and I'm getting to the point where it's not able to swing over inside anymore. So I might need to relieve some off of here to allow that joint to fall away some more, or I might be getting bound up over here. We'll have to put some chalk on it, wiggle it around in the joint and see. Super slow progress. That's just the way it is. Hey everybody, good morning. It's early in the morning. I'm working on this extension for the bridge on Jesse's guitar, and it is just a piece of rosewood bridge material, and I'm just kind of in the final stages of shaping it to fit. And this is nothing exciting or fancy. It's just basic shaping. So, alright. So there we go. One extended bridge for Jesse's guitar. So now we get to do that fitting part, because the new shims are in. The glue's had time to dry, and so now we're going to start that whole process over again, so we can get that going. Yeah. Alright, welcome back. This is my spacer that's going to go underneath this fingerboard extension, and we're going to heat it up so we got a little more cure time with this hide glue. I may not talk great gobs while I'm doing this. There's a lot to glue up. Little short, intense bursts of activity, and then you wait for it to dry, and then more intense, and then more dry, and that's just like it.
Hey, if you like this episode of RATTLECAN Guitar Restorations, you might want to check this video out as well. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you'd like to help the channel grow, consider stepping over to our Patreon page and giving that a look. Y'all have a good weekend. Cheers.